என்னுடைய மாணவி. ஆனால் இன்னும் மாணவர்கள் இருக்கலாம். தமிழ் மக்களே, இப்போ இந்த அமர்வை தொடங்குகிறோம். இங்கே 5 பேச்சாளர்கள் இருப்பாங்க. ஒவ்வொரு பேச்சாளருக்கும் 20 நிமிஷம் மட்டும் தான் இருக்கிறது. இது பாட்டை கவனிக்க வேண்டும். மன்னிக்கவும், நேரமாவது. இப்பொழுது ஆரம்பிக்கிறோம். I'll say just a few words in English then, because there are papers that are presented mostly in English. The topics of the papers seem to be not related to each other in a way, but everything is connected with each other in this world, and it is under the matter of the point of view. And since we deal here with the matters of mostly literature, then of course we must seek for comparative analysis of different literary facts, and I think that in spite of the seemingly different topics, I think that we will be able to find some common reasonable fundamentation for our this verbal investigation, so to say. So let me begin our session. The first speaker is Mr. Armstrong, and his paper is Fourth World Women's Writings in Tamil Nadu and Canada, a comparison. So please, Mr. Armstrong, take the floor.
Very good evening to you all. Chairperson, paper presenters, esteemed professors, record my sincere gratitude for providing me this opportunity. The title of my paper is Fourth World Women's Writings in Tamil Nadu and Canada, a comparison. So let me explain what is Fourth World, and then I will go to the baselines for my comparison. Fourth World is a new concept theorized by George Manuel and then Mubuto Milando, who wrote to the United Nations, theorizing the status and situation of the indigenous populations elsewhere in this world. For example, there are people in the first world, second world and third world. There are people who are internally colonized. So these people come up with a lot of new forms of writings. So to theorize the problems, the social problems, and then the economic problems, and then the cultural issues of these people, Mubato theorized the indigenous populations around the world under the category called Fourth World. So this Fourth World is not exactly accepted by the indigenous population themselves. But some section of people agreed. For example, I take Canada and Tamil Nadu. In Canada, the population is diverse. We have First Nations. That is a phrase coined by the indigenous peoples in Canada. They address themselves not the native peoples, not as the kind of term given by the government of Canada, like natives or the North Indian phrase Red Indian. They are all derogatory. So they want to be addressed themselves by the phrase First Nations. So these First Nations people, they agree, they don't agree the term Fourth World. It's because, we are the first to this nation, and we have the cultural roots. Even the very word Canada has been coined from the native word Canada, K-A-N-A-T. Canada means, the people of the soil. So like that, the serious debate is going on in agreeing to the term Fourth World. But many people in North America don't agree the term, the phrase Fourth World. But still, some groups in the North American continent agreed the term Fourth World. So what is the speciality of these Fourth World people in Tamil Nadu? I focus on the Dalits in Tamil Nadu. There are people, theorists like Caldwell and other missionaries theorize that the Dalits in India belong to the indigenous race. So these people also, started writing in different, states in India. So I take Tamil Nadu in particular, I take Bama in particular. Bama wrote Karukku and then Sangadi. In Canada, I take Lee Maracle, an activist writer. She wrote I Am Women. It's the title of her autogynography. I just want to call autogynography. There is another book called Bobby Lee, Indian Rebel. So what happens, for this four texts parallelly is my discussion for this paper. So the other, the form of writing that is emerging in the North American continent is testimonios. Testimonio is an important term because this term is kind of a new term. Testimonio is a witness narrative. It is a witness narrative which talks about the potentiality of an individual in a critical situation. So, testimonio is the first baseline for my comparison. So, testimonios, it was there in Latin American countries in the 1960s. It is a form of writing, wherein the victim is caught up and then she wants to share her story with other people so that, her story will be known to all people. Her story is not her story alone. It is a collective story. So the self of the testimonial writer is collective. It is plural, or we can say the self is synecdochic. So that is one form. The second baseline for my comparison is decolonizing methodologies. We talk about theater of the oppressed, pedagogy of the oppressed, but recently the writers who belong to the indigenous communities elsewhere in the world come up with new forms of methodologies. So they are called the methodology of the oppressed. So what happens in the methodology of the oppressed is this. Number